Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatsoever time it is, where you are. You are welcome back here again on the Betong's Crypto. I'm your guy, the Betong. Today, I want to give you the best altcoin trading strategy that you can apply anytime, anywhere, and make crazy gains in the market. This is not something new. It's something I've been talking about on this platform. It's something I share with you guys every day. But today, I want to make it simple, more easier for you guys to understand how you can apply it as you go along this crypto investment and trading journey. Remember, if say you have no plan, no strategy as you embark on this journey, you're gonna be giving the market makers all of your gains. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep everything you make every now and then in the market. So today we are going to discover this right now for us to be able to make profit. If you're new on this platform, again, you are watching the Beton's Crypto, and if say you want to be in a community where people make Lajang Cap money, then feel free to smash the subscribe button, thumbs up, and you share my content. Of course, maybe you ask like very new in this on this platform, you might be asking yourself like why? Stay a little bit and keep on watching. Maybe in the end, you're gonna love what you see. So let's embark on this. Now, what I'm about to discuss with you guys is centered around Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I know that Bitcoin is the alpha, and there's nothing I'm gonna do in the market without Bitcoin giving me the signal. And because I understand money, I understand Bitcoin is gonna be money in the future. I'm gonna be accumulating as many Bitcoin as possible. So if you wanna accumulate Bitcoin with me, then this strategy is the number one, is the best in the industry. Anyone who applies this strategy is going to always make money. I'm going to show you guys some examples with Bitcoin right now so you can see exactly, understand what I am trying to convey with you guys. Yeah. So this is crypto bubbles. Okay. When I first come to the market every day, I want to see what crypto bubbles is doing. And for the day, you can see there's something going on against BTC. Like guys, what you're seeing here, I think this is against BTC. Let me make sure that this is against BTC. You know what I'm seeing here. I want it to be against BTC. It's like this computer has frozen. Let me make this about. It's not clicking anything. Let me refresh this a little bit. Something is not right somewhere. Send again. Okay, I'm not able to click. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me see. I don't know what's going on. Um let me try to bring in crypto bubbles instead. Maybe I can, but I wanted you also to see this with Banter Bubbles. Let me see. Yeah, for yeah, I can click this. So I wanted you guys to change this to BTC. It's already with on BTC. So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see if say okay, yeah. I think what I'm seeing here is the same with crypto bubbles. You can see Audi is up 10%. You know, you can see now Audi is up 10%. Now, what you're seeing here all the top 100 coins or the top 200 coins that are trading with Bitcoin or alongside Bitcoin or are outperforming Bitcoin. Let me use the right words. Are outperforming Bitcoin. So these are Bitcoin pairs. These coins, if say you combine them with Bitcoin or you say you pair it with Bitcoin, it is outperforming Bitcoin as of now. You know, so first thing first, go to Banter Bubbles. Click here. I don't know why I'm not able to. I wanted to show you guys, but let me. The same thing is going to be applicable here on crypto bubbles. So let me just show you. Make sure you go like to this right hand corner and the currency. Change it to BTC. The default is USD. Just change it to BTC. When you change it to BTC, you're gonna get the default currency. Now, looking at the default currency, you can easily spot out which cryptocurrencies are doing well for that day. Which cryptos are doing well for that day, or which cryptos are outperforming Bitcoin for that day or on that day. So today we are looking at the chart, right, at Banter Bubbles. Right now, let's go back to Banter Bubbles because guys, you see, I like the same thing, but Banter Bubbles have more details, more details here. So looking at Banter Bubbles, I'll see that we can see that Audi is doing well, Omo is doing well, Art is doing well, Pendle is doing well, Prime is doing well. These coins are outperforming Bitcoin. I think something is not going on here. I think I'm gonna continue, guys. I'm gonna continue this. I don't know. This Banter Bubble is freezing. I'm not able to click stuff. I don't know what's going on there. But let me just stick with crypto bubbles. But the same analogy is going to be applicable to banter bubbles. The reason why I chose banter bubbles most of the times recently is because it has more data. You can easily research and get stuff, move around, and get things easily. But crypto bubbles is just more of the bubbles. You can only really get more from it. Now, looking at this, as I mentioned, this is a daily time frame, and Audi is up 10%. Meaning, if say you are holding Audi, you must have 10% your Bitcoin, like make 10% more Bitcoin. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. So if say you're selling your audio right now to buy, let's say, Bitcoin, then you are making more Bitcoin. Or if you are in Audi right now, you are making more Audi. I'm going to explain to you guys how you're going to know this is the right time to buy Audi or to buy any coin that you are going to be pairing it with Bitcoin. So this strategy has to do with Bitcoin. This altcoin that you're going to be trading, you need to look at the altcoin with Bitcoin, or yeah, pair the altcoin with Bitcoin and see what the altcoin is doing at that particular point in time before you will be able to say, okay, now if this altcoin get to this price point, I'm going to sell and cash out profit. Now let's go to the chart so we can see what is going now with Bitcoin. Look at this pump. Okay, now before this pump, what did I say? What did I mention in my previous show? I mentioned this vector candle. Guys, I cannot make this up every day. And that's why I love doing this live. I don't want to create video. Of course, I can create video, but I think it's more of the time. I don't have time to create videos, to go out. But I love doing live. Is also the reason. But the reason why I want you guys to see most of my live videos is that I do this in front of you. You can see that I don't make it up, or I don't go somewhere and try to copy and come to you guys and create a video, like write scripts, all those stuff. No, I don't even know how to follow scripts, right? But I've been mentioning to you guys that looking at the rules of the vector candles and the trend below, also coupled with the alpha trend with the Betong moving average, you're going to confirm every now and then what is going to happen in the market. So this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin dip from 64, let's just say $64,000, right down to $55,000. Okay, and before Bitcoin dip, the alpha trend printed a sell signal, right? And before we saw this pump here, the alpha trend printed a buy signal. Before I even go further, let me make this clear to you guys. Trading is not something that is so difficult, or scanning the market, understanding the market is not something which is so difficult. What is difficult is your mindset. The way you have positioned your mind is in a way that you wouldn't be able to see the bigger picture. To be patient enough to wait for the market to produce you result. You rush in the market, get stuff before you realize it, the market is against you. You need to understand and predict what the market might do, and you react to that. And if so, you are able to predict the market most at times, you'll be making money. And this is what we call trading or investing. You look at the market, you anticipate that this asset that you are buying gonna make you profit because of what is going on in the market. So I wanted you guys to understand this before we continue. Now, looking at this structure, Audi was dumping as well. Bitcoin was dumping, Audi was dumping. So let's go now to Audi. Look at this. Audi was dumping when Bitcoin was, you see, Audi printed this sell signal, yeah? And Bitcoin also printed that sell signal there. Now let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's calculate how many percent Bitcoin did lose from that dip. So let's bring this measurement tool here from where the sell signal is to write down. That's 10%. So Bitcoin lost 10% during that movement. Now let's go and see how many percent Audi lose during this downward movement. We are on the 1 hour time frame, So let's just go now and take this from here down. That's how many percent? That's 26%. So Bitcoin lose 10%, Audi lose 26%. Now, this is so exciting. It's so exciting. So if you are holding Bitcoin, right, and Bitcoin dip, that amount, how many percent? How many percent? 8%. Bitcoin dip 8% or 10%, right? And Audi dip 26%. It was 30%. It was 30%. And it means you have 20% more upside for Bitcoin for Audi. So as Bitcoin start making attempt to recover, looking at all my indicators, guys, it's so difficult to trade with indicators. I don't advise you guys to have so much, like, it takes time. Before I study all of this stuff, I've lost a lot of money, doing just this. You see, this is Bitcoin. I look at the Trendillo. It printed this oversold area, yeah. I bought Audi. It came right down again here and printed this oversold area at this point in time as well. I bought more Audi. Okay, now I'm buying that Audi with Bitcoin. I'm holding Bitcoin, and as Bitcoin dip, I'm looking at Audi. Audi also is dipping. So as Bitcoin dip and keep printing that zone, I keep taking out some money from Bitcoin and buying Audi. I'm losing, right? But I know what the game I'm playing. I know when Bitcoin will bounce, Audi is gonna bounce like wow, like crazy. All right. Now, Bitcoin didn't hold, right? We didn't hold. Price keep moving downward. And price moved downward. And I realized that, oh, wow, price has moved downward and price has formed this M here. And if price will form this M, usually if I go back, I'll conclude that this should be some sort of like reversal signal. And I look at this also, I was like, oh, there's a minor divergence here. I was like, okay, now it's time to get into Audi more, buy more Audi. And what also confirmed me buying more Audi was this, green vector candles, yeah, and also this red vector. Immediately I saw this, I went, okay, now the market makers, they are preparing to, push price back to where the alpha trend printed the sell signal. That's where price is going. I'm gonna do another show tomorrow. I'll show you guys what I just mentioned here today. That's where price is going, where the alpha trend printed that sell signal. So now, knowing that price is gonna go to that level, it also means that with all the price might go back to the same level where price started. Oh, really? Okay, now this is possible. We're almost there. Okay, so if you bought Audi from where price, deep, because this was the first area and the second area. So if you bought Audi, let's say you didn't catch this huge dip down there, you bought Audi, how many you would have made? Let's say you bought it here, how many percent you would have made already? 23% profit you would have made already. And how many percent Bitcoin is up from that movement? Let's go to Bitcoin. I love us. I like that, guys. I love doing this. Like, this is is practical. You can see clearly what is going on in the market. Let's say you bought Bitcoin, or you are still holding Bitcoin, right? Because you are losing Bitcoin. Bitcoin fell 10%, and now let's say how many percent? Let's say you bought Bitcoin here. right? Let's say you bought Bitcoin at this price point where the alpha trend printed the buy signal. You should be up how many percent already? 7%, right? So, guys, the idea of this is I'm trying to make you to understand this. When the market is dipping and you are in Bitcoin, doesn't mean that you are losing money. If you understand altcoins that move alongside Bitcoin and you apply this strategy, you are going to make more Bitcoin. You're going to make passive income every now and then. Guys, trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy to sit and watch the chart doing this. You have that urge to buy, buy, buy. But if you diligently wait and study price action, when you study price action and you look at how price action relate to these indicators, then you can rightly say to yourself, now is the time for me to cash out some profit. And yesterday, I also mentioned that you can keep taking if price keep going up. If price keep going up, you can look at where the alpha trend is. Anywhere you see the alpha trend print sell signal, that's where you take out profit. Anywhere you see the alpha trend print sell signal, that's where you take out profit. It's easy. Like this indicator helps you to eliminate noise and is in correlation with the vector candles. You see, where the alpha trend pointed the sell signal is exactly where the vector candles are. And knowing that the vector candles represent the market maker's action or reaction in the market, when you see a red vector candles when the market is going downward, it means that the market makers they are building short. They are preparing to push price back to the upside. And when you see green vector candles like this, it means they are preparing to push price to the downside. That's the model. So if say they are looking at areas where liquidity is, this is because they want to make money. They know that they have built short. They have built short, yeah, because there were people who were selling. So as they were selling to those people who were buying, they have to come and recover that money because they have trap traders here. So this is not rocket science, guys. It's something which is simple, easy to understand. If say you practice this, and to get all of these indicators are free. It's free of charge or of free of charge, not charge. Just go to the indicators section, and search for this first one, the Betong moving average, the first one, the bottom moving average. I'm the only one using it. Maybe when my platform is gonna blow with so many traders, maybe I'm gonna have more people using it. But for now, I'm the one using it. I'm the only one using it. But you can see every day how accurate it is, and get that one. Then go and get traders reality. Traders Reality Main, this first one by Reality Main, the first one, you get that one also. The next one is um Alpha Trend. Go to get the Alpha Trend, go to this section again, click on it, Alpha Trend. The Alpha Trend, this is it, the Alpha Trend screener by Kivans or Billy Geek. The name is so difficult, it's a Russian name. Get that one as well. Then the last one you should get is the Trendillo. Now the how I use Trendillo is I like mostly on higher time frame. I tend to focus more on this on higher time frame. I don't want to play with it on more on lower time frame. Like 1 hour is more of entry to me. Like okay, now I'm comfortable to buy. So let's go to the daily time frame so we can see. I want to show you guys more of the Trendillo now. So looking at the Trendillo, you can see that whenever price come to this overbought area, there's always a recovery back to, well, not let me not say always, but before price is reset, price must go up and at least create this red shadow. You can change this to whatever color you want. You feel, and you know when price is going down, price is going to print the same green to the oversold area. This is the overbought area. So this is more of like the RSI, but I enjoy using this one because I think to me it's more accurate than the normal it's more accurate. Doesn't mean it's 100%. Because I don't just use it alone. I use it with other indicators. To give me confirmation. Because since I'm more of a swing trader, I'm not more of a day. I trade at times daily, but I won't say I really make. I do make profit trading daily. I make profit when I do swing trading. When I'm patient enough, that's when I do make. I make more profit since I'm dealing with altcoins. I have to wait for the altcoins to materialize, like to the price to develop or to form well to give me that momentum in the market. So this is how I go about the the trendilo on higher time frame. Now, looking at this also, let me go to this. To get the trendilo, this is it. Just go and search on Trendilo is the first one. Open source. It's an open source indicator. You can see so many people are using it. 973 people are using this indicator, which is awesome. So yeah. Now looking at the better moving average, you can see what's going on here. The better moving average is this one this moving average that has this red, blue, and this green. So this is the better moving average. What is going on there? Price stopped there, right? And price is struggling to reverse, or to pump. And if price break the better moving average, price have to come back to retest it, hold the better moving average before we can confirm the bigger move to this cell area. Price is gonna go straight to that cell area, then come back to retest it. If possible, price can come and recover all of these vector candles even, before maybe we can say price is good to go, because price break this structure is best for price to come back, reclaim this vector, then keep moving back to the upside. That's gonna be more sustainable. And if price hold that area, is price is not able to break and make lower lows from here, if price hold above this area here, this trend line, let me just draw this trend line here, then you can confirm that we are still in an uptrend. So price have to respect this trend line somehow, right, on the 1 hour time frame. So guys, like maybe you are watching this when price action must have changed. You can apply the same idea in whatsoever coin you are trading. So it's not only on this time frame. Maybe I'm using current time frame to show you guys an example, but it's better than going to time frame which has already passed. You guys won't even know if I know what I'm talking about. But now that I'm live with you guys, you can see I know what I'm talking about in my fingertips. Yeah, in my fingertips. Oh boy. Yeah. So that's that. I don't know if you guys have any question. If you're watching, you have any question, but do like first of all. If you haven't liked the video, do like the video. It's gonna help a lot to reach out to more people. And let me know where you are watching from. And if say you have applied either of this strategy before, do you use any of this indicator? Comment below what you think. If there's something that I didn't mention, maybe we can get some ideas from you, more ideas from you. But as of now, as it stands, I think this is exactly what I want you guys to see. And for you to like another way you can approach this is like for those of you who want to trade pullback, right? You can wait for price to reject, or price to maybe price can should reject on usually let me see, because this is already pullback. But if say you want to trade pullback, then these are the areas where you want to expect price to, so price to should come do like this. Let me try to bring in this. So price should do like this, come here, hold this zone. We don't want to see price break down, no. We want to see price hold this zone, hold here, then start doing some stuff before then price move back up. So you can now buy from here, if you are trading this. But if say you are using Bitcoin to trade coins like Audi or other altcoins, then you're gonna apply what I just mentioned. Look at Bitcoin, look at the coins that move alongside Bitcoin, like Audi, as I mentioned. Then you can now apply, you can now apply the strategy to when Bitcoin start recovering. Then you look at what Audi is doing. Then you buy Audi, and Audi is gonna make you more profit upside. And when it pumps, you can sell it and buy Bitcoin. and protect your money. Right, but with Audi, I'm more like long term. With Audi, I also have this coin SAT. I bought rats also. I'm just telling you guys what I bought, so you understand why I bought it. I always like, let me give you guys the three coins I buy when Bitcoin is pumping or when Bitcoin is thumping. I buy SATs, I buy Audi, I buy RATs, to an extent, I buy STX. These are the coins that, if say you practice it properly, you're gonna make a lot of Bitcoin. Trust me, I've taken some time to understand this. But there are so many coins out there that I move with Bitcoin. It's not only these coins, but these are the ones I want to stay with because I understand how they move. So I understand I'm going to add more coins when I have more time to research and have more huge capital to spread it along, like to diversify. But now I'm going and keep building gradually, so I can be able to make some good gains, and keep compounding in the future. All right, guys, this is it. Here we go. Hopefully, it was helpful to you, this content. And if say you want me to keep creating more of such awesome content, then go and smash the subscribe button, you thumbs up, and you share my lovely content with someone else out there. Yeah, do just that. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. But see you guys and take care of yourself. Bye bye. Ciao.